Can't wait. And we're live. How's it going, everybody?
Hey. Can't
wait to
wait.
talk about this.
Can't wait. Can't read. Can't write. Kent State.
Kent State, baby. We're moving on up.
Matt Kent State.
Ooh, that's fair. I thought it was funny in our bracket for ESPN that there's 2K Scotts because my dad entered, and we also have Kelly.
Oh yeah.
We had 2K Scott, so I'm like, all right, I got to know who's who.
NBA 2K Scott.
I saw that bracket, and I'm
Wait,
like,
no.
did Kelly make two brackets, and it took me a second.
Yep, exactly.
That's not NBA though, is it? It's college.
No,
right?
It's college. Yeah.
Okay.
March
The brain
Madness,
on this
baby.
guy. The brain on this guy.
Nice.
I'm just a regular old sports dude.
Oh yeah.
You know
it is
probably
March
as much
Madness.
as I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
Let's go Akron.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, against Arizona, which is my team, other than OU. Well, welcome to the Movie Podium, everybody.
Thank you.
Hope you're excited about March Madness and this movie and our podcast. So, hello, everyone.
In that order.
Yeah, in that order. I hope you care about college basketball the most.
First, and then our podcast last. But this movie definitely over our podcast.
Which, if you like this movie better than our podcast, shame on you.
You know what? It was voted fair and square.
It was. Yes. Well, to that point, thanks to everyone who voted. I guess thanks.
I guess thanks.
It was up against what we had: Leprechaun.
Yeah.
We had Celtic Pride and
Boondock
Saints.
Oh, Boondock
So
For
thanks
St. Patty's
everybody. Yep, for our St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, cheers everybody. Man, might as well cheers. Why not?
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let me just open this liquid death here.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So nice.
Yeah, so to recap, we're the Movie Podium. We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's
But for
kind of like a
movies.
book club,
But for movies, Eric.
One of these days, I'm going to get it.
but for movies.
But for movies.
And as we mentioned, thanks to
What's a
everyone who
but for?
voted.
Pooping.
Okay.
Silly.
Yeah, thank you for everyone who voted.
Yeah.
This was
And-
oddly close, though, right?
Yes, it was. It was between Leprechaun and the movie this week, which, well, it's not just about a charm, but a family secret. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
Being a teen is tough. Being a leprechaun is even tougher. The luck of the Irish.
Being a leprechaun is even tougher.
That trailer might be better than the movie.
I mean, that was
No.
about the most exciting part of the entire thing, right? Well, it's a movie. We'll say that.
They did make it.
They did make it. The
we all
luck of
watched
the
it.
Irish. Yeah, right.
Luck
and
of
we
the
watched
Irish.
it.
Dude, I remember loving this as a kid. Like, I would watch this over and over and over again.
Yeah,
as a kid.
I don't remember. So we were kind of at the age where we were almost too old for Disney original movies, right?
I've been
And-
12, 13.
Yeah.
Right. So like this wasn't cool. Like I was already watching horror movies and
Maybe not for
slasher
you.
movies. Yeah. Right. Well, I am the definition of cool, obviously.
That's, I mean,
But
that's how I measure cool, is like, you're the standard up here.
yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking too. And so I do remember this movie though, and I remember watching it at David Graham's house and thinking
Name
it was
drop.
it was okay. Out of all of the movies, like the Disney original, I thought this was okay. Like I could handle it.
Mhm.
But like it wasn't nearly as good as something like Mighty Ducks, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
any of
that's the
those
difference
Disney
between
movies.
a Disney Channel original and a feature film.
Well, we're going to get to that, though. Let's not go into that right now, because that's our
Yeah.
podium. That's our podium question, is podium Disney Channel movies.
Yeah.
So everyone
Yep.
out there watching, think on that.
Think about your favorite Disney original movies, which There are a lot more than I thought.
There are a lot.
There's like 50 plus.
It's
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
I know. Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott, and I'm here with my dudes, Eric
Hello, that's me.
and Kevin. Cooking with Kevin.
Hey, that's me.
Cooking with Kev.
Hey, Matt.
Hi, Kevin. You got a pretty late tonight.
Hold on, you're
March
roboting.
Madness.
You're roboting. Okay, what were you
Oh,
saying?
am I?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
No, you're good
you're
now.
good. You're good.
Oh, I was just saying that, yeah, we got a small crew tonight. Everybody must be watching March Madness.
Dave was all like, "Hey, what are we gonna do for St. Patty's Day?" And then we're like, "Okay, let's do one for St. Patty's Day." And then we got one for St. Patty's Day, and Dave's like, "Oh, sorry guys, I can't be on the show."
He's hungover from whatever day St. Patrick's Day was.
Tuesday.
3 days ago. Monday, yeah.
Monday?
Monday?
I think it was Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Right. Oh, man. So
He had a Monday.
Thanks to all our Patreon members before we
Yeah,
get
thank you.
started. We really appreciate all your support. Anyone who wants to join, we throw in a bunch of stickers. Eric's actually been throwing in stickers in some of his guitar orders too, right?
Yeah.
What are you making
Yeah.
these days?
I have a combo amp box that it's for
Okay.
specific things for combo amps. But whenever I
Right.
send one out, I put a sticker in there, and I think of it as my equivalent of putting a sticker on my kid's backpack, like Matt did.
Who would do that? Who would do such a thing?
I don't know.
I should
And
start
then
sticking
when
that
they-
in with
Well-
new fire extinguishers I sell.
Yeah, there you go. Instead of the certification
That you get a movie
sticker.
Please.
Oh my god. Yeah, and what's funny is when Miles came home, there was no sticker on the backpack, so he must have taken it off.
We need to
on,
hire
man.
Cohen because
I know.
like he would be
All he
good
does
at
is
that.
talk. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. All he does is talk to people. I'm like,
Good salesman.
oh, yeah. So the other day when we were at the bus stop, usually I drop him off and I'm in the car. He talks to everybody else. I'm in the car and then I leave once the bus comes. Well, a couple days ago, I walked him down, and one of the moms was like, "Well, I heard Cohen told us you're moving." And I was like, God, like, thanks for spilling the beans. Now I got to talk to you
They
about.
got the neighbor
Like I had to
neighborhood
go
gossip.
through the.
Cohen doesn't
Yeah,
really
basically.
understand. Like, hey, we don't like to talk to people, dude.
I know. Well, yeah, like cat's out of the bag, I guess. Jeez. I had to get stuck with that.
That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love doing that. Well, anybody ready for some random ass facts?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I think if you got some.
Oh,
Do
barely.
do we have?
Barely. It was a stretch. Boy, was it a stretch. Well,
I was telling Kevin the random ass fact is that this movie was made.
Yeah, that's fact one. Fact two, there was a movie with the same name in 1948, but not a remake.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw
whatever that
something
means.
about that, but I
Great.
didn't see much more into it.
Yeah, sure.
Your random ass fact was someone else named their movie this too.
60
You like
years
that?
prior.
Right. Random ass fact number two. This is not the lowest movie on IMDb that we've watched at 6.1 or a minus 4.9.
Dang.
Yeah. I was
Wait,
surprised.
what has been lower?
That's a good question.
I can't remember.
And now I can't remember, but it's been something recently. Oh, maybe The Day After Tomorrow.
Okay. Or
I feel
Dante's
like
Peak.
No, Dante's Peak was fine.
Okay.
Maybe Waterworld. I can't remember.
Let's see Waterworld.
Well, we didn't watch Spice World, so we know it's not that one.
No, it's not.
No, Spice World is definitely in the threes. Like
Waterworld has a 6.3. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thor point minus 0.7 Thor. Jeez.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
Okay. So there was one or two though. I know we've hit the fives.
I'm pretty sure we have.
Red
yeah,
Heat,
for
probably.
sure.
Oh God, yeah.
I feel like Red Heat was in the sixes. Like I cannot think of the movie that was in the fives, but I know we've hit rock bottom somewhere, and I cannot remember now. I feel like it had to be a disaster movie, but maybe it's Day After Tomorrow. I don't know.
Red Heat is tied with this movie at 6.
Oh my God, that is
There we go.
hilarious.
This movie is as good as Red Heat.
I mean, that's kind of where I would put it, not being non-biased. You know what I mean?
I would probably go higher than Red Heat.
Oh man.
It's almost the 1-year anniversary of that, by the way.
Oh, I know. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll announce Kevin's movie for next week for his birthday.
Yeah.
All right. Before we move on, I got 3 more very rough
3?
facts. Yeah. At the time of its release, it was the highest rated Disney Channel original movie ever. Now, looking back, I don't even know where the numbers are or what the numbers are because it's so low on the list. But at the time,
Yeah.
it was number 1.
It only goes up from there.
Yeah. Well, High School Musical 2 had 17 million viewers.
Was that a Disney Channel original?
Yeah. High School
wow.
Musical, yes. Yep.
Okay, wow. Good job, Disney Channel.
I think all those were, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've never
Yep.
watched them. But
I actually
know
haven't
they were-
either. No, believe it or not, I haven't seen High School Musical. I mean, I think it came out when we were like seniors or like we were definitely not the age group for High School Musical.
Right.
Like I didn't think Zac Efron was cool until he was
Efron?
doing dude movies. No, I liked him
Until he played the wrestler in that one movie.
that was like 2 years ago. I do like him in that movie a lot, but that movie's amazing. But anyways, 2 more. Henry Gibson, who's the grandpa in this,
Yeah.
is the only dude I even recognize, to be honest. He played a leprechaun in the show Bewitched in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Really? So he was
Which I
typecast.
kind of remember. Yeah, he is typecast, and I kind of remember that.
I
and
think he
then-
was. Sorry.
Oh,
on
no,
that
go
note,
ahead.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
the only other place that I've seen him is in Biodome. I'm pretty sure he's
You
in
are
Biodome.
correct. He is in
He's
Biodome.
in
Yeah.
He's in
He's
some
not
other
spoiled
things,
too
which
much
we'll get
later.
into.
It's just-
Sorry. Yeah.
But you're totally right. He is in Biodome. Good call.
Thanks.
And last thing. So, and again, this isn't much. Paul Hones is the director of this movie. This was his first Disney original channel movie. Apparently, he went on to do Zombies and Camp Rock and all these other Disney originals that I have no idea about.
Really?
This was his debut.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
well,
bet. I
I'd say
bet.
prior to this, there were only like 4 or 5 Disney original movies,
Yeah, there weren't a ton.
or Disney Channel original movies.
Yep.
Dude, I
There
bet
weren't a
Disney
ton.
Channel original movies and that whole like circle is like a Hallmark type thing. Like where if you get in,
Yeah.
you're making movies constantly.
Sure.
And you're
Yep.
making like 17 movies a year.
You're just churning that out.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, so congrats to Paul Hones, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he directed this movie, which is impressive.
What a king.
Very impressive.
Let's get into some questions.
Okay.
First question, favorite thing about the movie? Kevin, you can have the honors.
Yes, I like all of the references to Cleveland.
Oh, very good. I
Eerie
totally-
references.
Yeah.
Hey, we're from Cleveland. All of that was probably the only like high point in this movie.
That
Kevin's
was
being a
cool.
grumpus.
That was cool. I was digging that as well. I, of course, rep the city, right? The land. Eric,
Believe
what about
land.
you?
My
Believe
favorite
land, yeah.
thing was the fact that it like reminded me of being a kid and like watching this, and also the step dancing parts. That was pretty good.
Oh, you're a big fan of those?
Big fan of step dancing parts, especially the ones where like he turns around and Kyle's like step dancing out of nowhere. Those are
Yeah,
pretty
those
funny.
are-
Yeah,
Those
And
were
then-
funny when we were kids.
Yes,
For sure.
and then also I really enjoyed the opening step dance where Seamus McTiernan is up on he's in the group of people dancing, and you can obviously tell that the guy who plays him did not step dance for this role. They just cut to a completely different person in the same shirt.
Right. For sure. My favorite part about this movie is that I do think it's a decent kids movie. And honestly, it does have a good message, like how you actually have to work hard in order to be good at something. And it's not just your family name, Bron James or Bronny. And so like, I'm kind of down with that message, right? Like that's, I really like the message behind the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say, like, a lesser thing that was kind of fun about this movie is that he learned that about magnetism.
Also true.
Because gold is not magnetic. So, I
Right.
lost my coin.
That is
Shout
pretty
out
cool.
to Clarissa, who says we love an obvious double, and yes, that is 100% correct.
It makes the Disney Channel movie even better.
It makes
for sure.
any movie that much better.
Very true. All right, moving on to our least favorite thing about this movie. This is like Kevin's Christmas list. What do you got?
Seriously.
Let me,
Kevin's
Eric-
like, oh, I have nothing that I don't like about this movie because I'm not a bitter, grumpy guy. Sorry, no, that was my best impression, but it was wrong.
it's pretty close. You got to get a little more raspy.
Yes,
But Eric, you actually might be able to help me out with this one, because this one really annoyed me, and it's about the camera. And it was almost, I don't know if it was just the camera was so close up, or if they actually had like a fisheye lens type of deal. But
Yes.
every time they'd gone into like an adult talking to a child, they were really up close, and it seemed really abstract, and like it just seemed like a B movie right off the gate on every single one of those shots.
Yeah.
And they did it multiple times. And
Yeah, I think-
it distracted me from how the other terribleness of this movie, because of how terrible that was.
I think that's probably like a wide angle lens, where
Yeah,
like
it was just like-
you see a whole bunch of stuff, so you can get right up.
Like right there.
Yeah.
It was just
I feel like Disney original movies do that a lot, right? That's kind of one of their perspectives with the kid to parent thing. Maybe
I honestly don't know. Maybe.
I didn't rewatch a lot of them, I'll be honest.
Speaking out of my ass on that one, I'm not quite sure.
Tell us what your least favorite thing was, Matt.
Yeah. Well, obviously the silliness is a little bit much for me.
Matt's
I
not a
do think
silly
that's-
person.
I do think that's probably my problem with most Disney original movies. But I think it's because we were outside of that age range, so it just didn't strike that nostalgic chord. And
Yeah.
so my least favorite thing is just that when it is silly, it doesn't do it for me, because I didn't experience that as a kid.
I want to
Yeah.
say
And Kelly
that's,
said they do it a lot. They do it a lot.
that's my
those
complete
angles.
opposite. Is I thought I'd be nostalgic when I watched this, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
If
I
that
knew I
makes
wouldn't
any
be, but
sense. I thought it would strike a key. Like I'd be like, oh, I'd be excited once I started watching it, and like I couldn't wait for it to be over.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. I remember loving this movie, and then I started watching. I was like, this is a little different than I remember. This is odd.
yeah. What was your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing is that Kyle doesn't get to see his grandpa because his fucking dad is not a leprechaun.
It's because he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, he's from Cleveland.
But just the thought that he doesn't get to see his grandpa because his dad is not a leprechaun is ridiculous.
And then it's kind of weird, because then the grandpa, like, who holds a grudge for Kyle's entire life, which is what, 15, 16, and then it's just like, you know what, I'm done holding a grudge out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, oh, that entire time where I was mad at your mom and didn't want to see your dad, or or whatever the beef was, no big deal. Like, just completely.
I mean, when you're faced
glossed
with
over.
the luck of your clan leaving and you not having any luck at all, you
Right.
might want to just let go of those grudges because they don't really matter.
Yeah, that's just That's petty stuff when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta find my coin. Oh, actually, I gotta find Cohen's coin in the car. Apparently, he left it in the car. And I gotta clean the car. Oh boy.
Wait, is he part of the clan?
Yeah,
not that clan.
the Irish clan.
The Irish clan.
Jesus. Let's see. Any other least favorite things we got before we move on?
I mean, outside of Kevin saying that, no.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's go to who won the movie. Well, isn't this an easy answer? I said Kyle.
Hey, I'm on board with you.
I said the Clan O'Reilly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More wide
Okay,
picture.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle won, but like everyone in their family won because they got their luck back.
Yeah, I said that it was Kyle because he proved it wasn't his lucky charm.
I did.
Okay, hold on. Let's back to the last subject where
Reminds me of Austin Powers. Lucky charm.
they took my lucky charms. Kyle didn't make the winning basket.
Yeah.
His
so?
friend did. Well, no,
He got
I
the
just
assist.
yeah, he did get the assist, but that
Yeah.
like, he was just passing it to that kid. I was like, well, I thought he was gonna be like
I
the
know.
star. Like I
It's
thought
pretty corny.
I thought he was gonna be like
Right.
shoot a three and then it's
He
gonna
dished it.
yeah. I
This
mean
was before the three-point was popular.
invented?
No.
It was
That's
pre
not
Steph
true.
Curry.
Yeah, but the 3-point was invented in like 1984.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He had Ray Allen at that time, probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
99.
just something that came to my mind because that was
That
kind of
is hilarious. He is like the star guy, and then he passes it, and it's basically saying that he couldn't make it. But he
Yeah,
had
if you want to
dish
take
it.
that way, for sure. Yeah.
All right, I can't wait to answer this one. Favorite song, moment, or score scene? Okay, go ahead, Eric.
It's the ska song when they have the car chase.
Yes. Did anybody look up the ska band? I didn't, but
I did not.
I
Curious.
didn't either.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I can-
I was
Eric,
like, is
look
it
it
Real
up
Big
while
Fish?
we're
I didn't think
talking.
it was.
No, it
No.
can't be Real Big Fish.
It
They wouldn't
sounded,
do
it sounded like a
Disney.
Real Big Fish ripoff.
Oh yeah, it did for sure.
You're Kevin. You're saying that because Real Big Fish is like the only ska band you know.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Isn't there like
Isn't it?
something Jake, some
Yeah,
What?
Less Than Jake.
less than Jake? Is that
Yeah,
sounds
Less Than
called,
Jake.
right?
Yeah, Less Than Jake. Name two more.
Does RX Bandits count?
No.
What about MXPX? They're punk,
No.
right?
No, they're
than-
not ska. What?
No
No.
ska.
I'm not.
No, they're not
I'm
ska.
I'm just not a big ska guy, so I just
I actually can only name Less Than Jake and
Real Big Fish.
Real Big Fish too. There's one more, right?
No, there's more than
Streetlight Manifesto.
I wouldn't have known that.
Okay. The Clover Hearts are
I feel
the
like you're
band.
reading
Yeah.
Google.
I am.
Oh.
100%.
For a second, I
Googled
thought
it.
you were just looking up ska
No.
bands on
No,
Google.
that's cheating.
The Clover
is
Hearts.
Julia? Is Julia a ska fan?
Oh yeah, she's a big ska
Really?
girl. Yeah.
Nice.
She is. If she's watching, which I don't think she,
She
is,
is.
but if she is,
No, she is.
oh, she is. Okay, well then, she's.
You can name
Yeah,
more.
I can. She is very disappointed in you guys.
I believe it. I understand. I used to know more. I think.
Yeah, I'm
Why am
sure
I
they're in the
blanking?
back, but
Yeah,
I just don't
that's
listen
rough.
to that.
My whole point with this was that Kevin saying it sounded like a Real Big Fish ripoff was
Yeah, I
just
know.
because he could only name Real Big Fish that was a ska band. That's all I wanted to say.
Which I would probably have said the exact same.
Hey, at least you're honest, right?
Yeah, exactly. My favorite song moment, believe it or not, was the Irish Parade.
Nice.
Oh, hello, John.
Reasons? Because reasons.
Because reasons.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I've seen Real Big Fish.
Of course.
They're the ska band, right?
Yeah, I know who they are. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Yeah. Kevin, do you have a favorite song moment from this?
Man, this just has me wanting to go on a ska kick.
Mine.
Yeah,
Is,
like-
I need to brush up,
right?
and I'm sure Julie will help me.
I thought Matt was going to take the one I was going to say, and it was when Riley O'Reilly plays the tin whistle in his factory.
Man, I'll bite my tongue, but yep. Say his name again.
Is it Riley O'Reilly or Really O'Reilly?
I don't know.
I thought it was Riley O'Reilly.
It's Riley O'Reilly.
I think it's
Okay, I said
Riley
it right.
O'Reilly.
Maybe
Yeah, I just
second-guess
think it's
myself.
hilarious hearing you say it.
Riley O'Reilly.
No, it cracks me up. All right, favorite line from the movie.
Okay, I'm taking this one.
Go for
one.
it. Go
Oh,
for it.
really? No. O'Reilly. Riley O'Reilly.
Sounds just like Becky Lynch.
That's the line that I remember.
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
That's what we
Duh.
were missing.
That
Oh, I never had to knock on wood.
you could say like early No Doubt as well.
Oh yeah. Fair.
Uh,
Fair.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's reaching, I think.
No, it's not.
wow, man, I remember that line. I remember that line from the commercial that they used to show on the Disney Channel because it was just
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. It was him saying Riley O'Reilly.
God. What a
Okay.
great quote.
Thank you. I can do another one too. I got another one.
Well, let me go with
Yeah, go
one.
for it.
I like the Star Trek reference we got. Oh no, I'm turning into a Vulcan. And
Yeah,
he's
that was good. He's got the
Yes.
ears.
like, yeah, Star Trek. Cool. I knew
I
that.
like Star Trek.
That's a fun reference. There was only one, and it was one that Beth and I actually chuckled at, and it really has nothing to do about the movie. But you don't even know your mother's maiden name. How are you ever going to get a credit card?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's a good one.
Gave a little chuckle.
Yeah. Let's.
What else you got here?
I said I might drink a bit of a warm Bonnie Clabber before I go to bed. I don't know what that is.
Oh
You
my
should have one
God.
though, Eric.
I should. It's in this cup right here.
Yeah, I might be resorting that soon after this. Let's see. I also, and we kind of talked about this before getting on. I said when Bonnie's like, oh, when Riley's playing his flute and he's like, "Do you have to do that?" And Riley O'Reilly, "Hey, I'm Irish," which sounds more Jamaican. It's how I manifest despair.
I manifest despair, man.
I manifest the Jamaican accent. Oh my God.
Oh, luck of the Jamaicans.
I'm a leprechaun, man.
Where my dreads at?
Oh, my stomach hurts now.
Oh my God.
There's not many more things that I like more than Matt doing accents.
There's not much I like less.
That's why I try not to do
be
it
honest.
myself.
Yeah. I can't say I'm good at it. Nor do I ever practice, so I feel like it's raw. Like it just comes straight out.
Yeah,
It's
it's just
horrible.
straight out of the soul.
It's
Got that
Oh,
attitude.
true to Matt.
Oh my God. All right. Next category. Unless you have any more quotes, there's so many good ones.
That's where I'm at.
That's all I wrote down. I'm sure I could get more.
Oh yeah.
Repeat all
Another
of his
Riley
accent.
O'Reilly.
Riley O'Reilly. Riley O'Reilly.
Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Look at me. I'm Irish. I'm the leprechaun. That sounds just like me. I think I'm not Irish. I wouldn't be able to talk I'd be embarrassing my kind.
Man, they're making AI sound so real now. It's just Matt talking.
All right, next category. Does this movie get made now? Sweet. I'm going to say we might see a Disney original renaissance. So sure, why not?
I said it. I would say definitely it would. Did they make a sequel of this?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
But like,
I don't believe so.
people our age, I feel like think they're nostalgic for this movie, but they aren't. Like we said, we were looking forward to this. And
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was terrible.
Go back and
But-
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, but people our age would definitely be excited to see a remake of this movie and then watch it with their children.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
I could
that's
see a
fair.
modern day movie, pretty much a remake of this, adapted to modern times with better
Shot for
everything.
shot, line for line,
line for line. Yes,
complete remake.
complete remake. But
not-
yeah, like remade, and so the people that this was originally made for can watch with their children.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
It's
And
25
I was
years
gonna-
ago, 24 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're right. 2001 when this came out. Yeah, I was trying to go on a different tangent about like basketball movies, and there's really only been 2 good basketball movies this decade, I think. And it's The Way Back with Ben Affleck and Hustle with Adam Sandler. And so that was not this decade. Semi-Pro was
Sorry,
like 20
sorry.
years ago.
I was just naming a basketball movie.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers, yeah.
Hoosiers, come on.
I heard of that one. So yeah, I think that
Kevin hears one thing and he's like, I know something from that.
I
Scott, real big fish. Basketball, semi-pro.
read what I want to read. I hear what I want to
is
hear.
that's right. So like, I think
Accurate.
we could get another good kids basketball. So maybe we try to make it less corny, but still have the theme of the Irish in basketball. So yeah, sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
I'd watch that.
Why not?
Thank
Very nice. I'm gonna lean into it.
Why not, man?
What, I don't even know what accent that is. Who's your daddy? Oh my god. Hello, John says, "Who's your daddy?"
Gene Hackman.
Not Kansas.
Oh,
They just
R.I.P.
lost. Yeah, that too. Next category: most rewatchable scene. There's so many.
yeah.
Kevin, what do you got?
I'm going to say the traditional sports playing scene that I thought was Irish, Gaelic, possibly. It might have been Jamaican. I don't know. But
It's all blurring together now.
that it was just like, what are these? And they're just old traditional sports, and it was just something different, I guess.
Yeah.
That's about
I
all I have to say on that. I want to watch
Yeah,
some traditional Jamaican sports.
Oh my god, Jamaican.
Cool Runnings is next.
Ooh, now that is, well, I haven't seen it in a while. I would
Yeah?
say it's a good movie, but I would be more nostalgic for that one. So I'd be curious. But John Candy's in it, so I feel like it's probably still funny.
It's it's decent.
Yeah.
It's like I watched this last week, and it's good.
I watched it a few weeks ago or a few months ago, I think.
My favorite scene was the end basketball scene. For what reason? I'm struggling to figure that out because it's
Because it was
Not like-
basketball.
well, I know that, but if I compare it to other basketball movies that even we've watched, like compare the basketball skill level of what we watched in Love and Basketball and
Okay.
compare it to this. It's not even close. And that girl from Love and Basketball didn't even know how to play basketball until that movie.
That was Sanaa Lathan, right?
Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah.
And she never played basketball until that movie. she's like a million times better than any of the people that we saw in that movie, and I'm like, this is pretty rough, but I'm still gonna go with it because it's about basketball, I
It's
guess.
basketball.
I guess I did like.
Oh
I
wait,
also will give a shout out to Eric. The other most rewatchable scene is anytime they start dancing.
yeah. They turn around, and he's dancing.
For sure.
That was actually mine, but I'm gonna rewind and say I'm surprised that no one said, "This is America. We don't believe in kings. We believe in baseball." As the line.
I did miss that. Dang. I don't
Yeah, it
know
was-
if I
I'm-
heard
I remember
When
that
was
being
that?
said. I didn't
It
write
was
it down.
it was like it was during the old style sports, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
during- yeah.
I guess I will give a shout out to another thing I actually liked about the movie from the favorite thing is the everybody in America's the blending pot, and it did have like a good message. Again, I go back to like they're trying to get everybody to gel together and like say we're American, not just one thing. Like we're everybody.
Yeah.
And surprisingly not 24 years ago, that was pretty compelling, and so good job to them for that too.
Yeah.
They did
It
play
is-
quite a bit into the stereotypes of all that, though.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Very
I
much
mean it's a kids movie,
Also-
so you kind of have to.
Yeah, it's also funny because like they started with that message, but then in the middle they dropped it, kind of like not
Yeah.
dropped it, but
Yeah.
they didn't. They went away from it. And
Yeah,
at the end,
and
they're
then
like,
they
"Oh yeah,
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If it would have been more consistent. Oh yeah, right. The basketball game at the end of the tournament, right? And John says, "The shot is stupid." Yeah, it's very
the one where he slaps it as he's
Yeah.
diving out of."
That's what happens in all the games.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Eric,
happen.
what was your most rewatchable scene?
I said that whenever he dances, like whenever they turn around, he's dancing.
Shit, I stole. I mean, that
Yeah, you
really is
stole
the
it.
answer.
Kevin.
That is definitely the answer.
I already said mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
That's
old
right.
school
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Irish Jamaican sports. scenes.
Jamaicans. Yeah.
All right. We already know the answer to this one. Who's the off-screen drunk?
Kevin.
Hey,
He's right here.
I'm here.
Actually, it's Dave tonight then.
Yeah, it's Dave. That's true.
Where you
Dave.
at? Where you at, boy?
Well, John's here, but he's off screen, so I think it might be John.
Oh yeah, it could be John.
Could be.
John, you off-screen drunk?
I mean,
You can call that a few different ways.
he's probably getting lifted more so than.
Can you take? Do we have that one on here?
Do we have that one?
Yeah, I thought we did.
I actually
mean,
did
it's
answer
been
this
a
one.
while
I actually did answer this one.
since we've heard it. Since we've heard a soundbite. Anyways, Kevin. Sorry, you're trying to be real.
Trying to actually give an answer here. But I put Kate, the mom, because she's full blood
okay.
Irish, and she goes, gets off the rails when she shrinks,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
and she's like, that's where she just goes into the 100% stereotype Irish
Leprechaun.
craziness. Leprechaun.
She gets
Yeah.
a
And
shot
she's
at
like
J-Mo. and
tiny.
she's
She
off.
was like, "Honey, I Shrunk the Kids" small, which
Yeah.
is kind of weird, but
It was weird. Is our leprechaun supposed to be tiny?
like that
Like
tiny.
that tiny?
I don't know.
I mean, I know they're short, like gnome short, but like she was like, yeah, like Honey I Shrunk Her Kid
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, but it's kind
And no, we're
and
not
she's going to go
cops.
in and drive the car. It's like, no, honey, you can't do that.
We're not cops, John. Something in my eye. I said Seamus because his name is Seamus.
Yeah. Yep. I said
You
grandpa because
probably
he's
do.
grumpy.
Oh yeah, yeah, grumpy grandpa.
That works.
All right, let's see. What do we got? I don't have a lot for this one. I'm gonna be honest. Casting our friends. think our answers are a little light in this episode. Sorry.
I got 4. I got 4.
Oh, that's hey. I'll go first then.
I
Or
want
how many
to.
you
I want to go first because I have 0.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wow.
But I was talking to Eric.
Let
prior
Kevin
to this.
speak.
I was talking to Eric prior to this. It's hard for me to cast a friend in a movie that I don't get like intrigued or interested in at all.
Yeah.
So if I don't
that's
really
fair.
enjoy the movie, I can't really. Pick
You don't
anything.
cast.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I do that if that's so? That my
I got
answer is I
2.
can't cast.
I got 2 and only one just because John's here, but John's the basketball because can you take me higher?
Hold on.
Can you take me higher? You casted John as a basketball.
And then I had Kevin is the grandpa because he's stubborn.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm gonna keep rolling on that because I also casted Kevin as Grandpa because he's grumpy.
It doesn't show.
Solid.
I said Cody as Seamus because he'd be
Oh,
the one
yeah,
stealing other people's family's gold. I said Tommy is Bonnie because he would be the young achiever in our group,
Mhm. Yeah.
even
that's
though
fair.
he is an idiot like us.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has the
Fair.
ability to be in the young achievers.
Yep.
And then I said my last one is Matt, you're the dad because he's from Cleveland.
Hell yeah. Still see
proud
art,
of it.
but we represent Cleveland.
That's it.
That's right.
That's all I had.
Huh. Well, I'll take the Cleveland. Tip my cap to that. Well, we're down to 2. Can you believe it? We got 2 questions left.
Dose.
And I think one's going to be very easy to answer. And that is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? Had it on the tip of my tongue. I said yes for everyone, but the grandpa.
I'm right with you.
Yeah. Let's talk about the main guy first. Sorry, Eric.
Okay.
Were you going to
No.
say something?
I'm curious what else is on, like, why is it not on his podium?
Yeah. Oh, we'll get there.
Okay.
So let's talk about our main guy, Ryan Merriman, first. Apparently he's in
Let's talk
Smart
about him.
House. I haven't seen Smart House either. I don't
It's
even
it's
know.
another
I've heard
Disney
of it.
original TV.
Apparently
Yeah.
he plays basketball in Smart House.
He's a basketball man.
Yeah, clearly.
This movie is better than that movie from what I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I remember
I'll take
I
your
did
word
watch
for
a preview for that, and it brought back some memories from when that came out.
Nice. Also, let's see. So he was in that. He's also in a Halloween sequel, a Final Destination sequel, and
Yeah, Final Destination.
some other
3.
shitty sequels. Poor guy didn't make it very far on the A list.
Good thing he's rolling in the cash from this movie.
Yeah, right.
Set for life.
Final Destination 3, I will give him because that was the roller coaster one, and he's like the main dude in that.
Oh, that is the roller coaster one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So and
okay.
he's the main. I'm pretty sure he's the main guy. In that
Oh,
one.
I think you're right. I did recognize him and I couldn't figure it out. So that must be why. It must be from that.
But yeah, I'll give him that.
There you go. You're the roller coaster
That-
one.
That's it.
That's all I know.
And the Ring 2. That was the other one.
Oh yeah, Ring 2, another shitty sequel.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I know. I was like, poor guy. The other person to talk about from a movie standpoint is Henry Gibson, or the grandpa. He was on. Well, I actually instantly recognized him as the Nazi in Blues Brothers.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like,
I
that
didn't-
guy looks.
Like the head
oh,
Nazi.
that's who that is. The head Nazi.
That falls from the helicopter inside the car.
I hate Illinois Nazis, especially him. And ready for this? He was the voice of Wilbur in the original Charlotte's Web.
Yep. That
Wow.
was another one of my 3. Which is
Yeah,
the
that's
original
solid.
Charlotte's Web.
Okay.
Is the third Magnolia or the Burbs?
It's Biodome.
or
It's
Biodome.
the Burbs. The Burbs was my number one for him because I love that movie. And
Yeah.
surprisingly, that movie's came up a lot on this podcast randomly.
It
Yeah, I
does.
haven't
We
seen
need to
it.
watch that. Yeah,
haven't
it's been
seen
a
it.
long time.
Yeah,
should-
he's the neighbor. Yeah, he's the neighbor that moves in, the old man of the neighbor that moves
Yeah.
in that Tom Hanks is paranoid about.
So he's been in a lot of actual movies, not Disney original.
And Biodome.
And Biodome.
He was also in the Wedding Singers, or no Wedding Crashers. Sorry,
I was gonna say.
Oh, Wedding.
what-
Yeah, that's right. He is in Wedding Crashers.
but it's like a
I
small
didn't-
role. It's like
What
a
is he?
reverend or pastor or something.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
pastor. Yep, for sure.
Okay.
All of his parts in the big movies he's in are always
they're
really,
small
really
roles.
small. Maybe 2 lines in the whole movie.
Yep. Well, we are down to the last category, and everybody is waiting, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
And please, whoever's watching or listening, if you want to throw out your favorite Disney original movies, go right ahead.
Disney
We'd love
Channel
to hear 'em.
original
Disney
movies.
Channel original movies. Sorry. Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome.
And so our podium category for the night, as we said, does this movie earn a spot on the podium of greatest Disney original movies of all time?
Disney Channel.
You're right. It was definitely Disney Channel. 'Cause this would not even be close
Yeah.
in the original movies. All right, Kevin.
We know it's yes.
I put no. I
And he
thought it-
didn't even bother to fill out the rest of it.
I put. Yeah, I thought it would, but after watching it, no. But I
Yeah.
will say the 3 I did put, I have not
Yeah.
rewatched since probably when they came
Good
out
luck.
in 2000 to 2003. Probably not even that late. 99 to 2002, whatever. But
Yeah.
number 3, I put Motocrossed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
remember that one.
Number 2, I put Johnny Tsunami.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Honorable mention for
and-
Julie.
Number 1, Brink.
Yep.
Oh, and Julie's got Brink on there as well. She also had Color of Friendship, Halloween Town. Oh, and Xenon. Nice. Can't say I've seen half of those. I'm sorry.
The ones that
I'm
I did
really
mention,
bad
I
with
hadn't
the
seen
Disney
on that
movies.
list.
Yeah.
Eric, what's your list?
I said no. It
Oh,
does not
okay.
make my podium. I like Kevin. I thought it was going to, but
Yeah.
it does not.
Okay.
My number 3 is Johnny Tsunami because it's awesome and Shang Tsung is in it.
Yeah, yes.
Have you watched it more recently?
No, I have not.
God, no.
I'm wondering if anybody actually watched any of these since.
Yeah, I have other ones. Like my second one is Halloween Town.
We've watched Halloween Town recently, too.
Julie and I watch it like every Halloween.
Yeah.
I've never watched it, so I couldn't put it on there.
It's good.
The boys watched all 3 this year.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And then number 1, yes, is the same. It's Brink. The 1998 classic Brink. Team Pup and Suds all the way.
I do believe that's the first Disney Channel original.
Is it the first one?
Really?
It's the first or second. It's one of them.
I don't
It's
know
the
if I've
best.
heard of Color of Friendship. I don't know if I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that one doesn't ring a bell for me.
Did the
So
boys? I wanted to ask Matt. Did the boys watch this
this,
movie?
yeah, they liked
How'd
it.
they like it?
They were into it for sure. They were into this. Oh, John says Brink is my favorite that's been mentioned.
Yeah, that's because Brink is awesome.
Inline skating,
So-
baby.
I said yes. This made my podium.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
My number 3 is this, The Luck of the
Okay.
Irish.
Luck of the Irish.
My number 2 is also Halloween Town.
Yep.
So we all had Halloween Town on there, right?
No,
That's
I
because
Oh,
yeah, well, yeah,
Kevin did
Kevin
not,
did.
but
Julie did.
Eric, that's right, Julie.
Yeah.
We all had it at number 2. And my number 1, and probably the most legitimate movie that I actually enjoy, if I had to be honest, is not Brink. It's Wish Upon a Star.
Wish Upon a Star. That one sounds so familiar, but I don't remember it.
don't
It's
know
Katherine Heigl. Before
Really?
she's an actual big actress, and her sister get switched because they wish that they were the other sister, and they somehow switch places, and they have to. It's like a Freaky
Whoa.
Friday.
Yeah. So that was in 1996. That's
Which
way
one?
early. The one
Wish
that
Upon a
one.
Star.
Wish Upon a Star. Yeah.
That's a very early one then. That
And
might-
Brink
that
is in
might be the first
98.
one.
Oh.
I think Halloween Town is also in 98.
Oh, Julie said that isn't Disney. I think it is, right? I looked it up to verify.
It doesn't
you-
matter. It's your list, Matt.
I mean, I don't want it to be the wrong list. If it's not an original, I thought it was an original. I don't know. Maybe
It's
I'm
a
wrong.
TV movie, but anyways.
Disney original.
Original release network, the Disney Channel.
There
Okay,
you
That's
go.
what
Good
it
enough.
says. I don't know what classifies it.
I
It's like,
remember it watching it on TV. Yeah, see, Julie loves it. Me too. I legitimately like that movie a lot. Like, that's probably my favorite. I mean, it is. It's my number one.
Yeah.
Kelly, let's see. Kelly said 1, Halloween Town, 2, Xenon, 3, Cadet Kelly.
Oh,
I
3.
like
Come
Smart
on.
House, 2, and Twitches.
That's a cop out answer at 3, just because your name's in it.
Twitches. I don't remember. See, I don't remember Twitches. I don't know what Cadet Kelly is either. But Halloween Town
Yeah, I
ends
have no
up being
idea.
the most popular of all the ones we talked about.
Yeah.
John says Halloween Town. Luck of the Irish feels like a wannabe. Yeah, I agree with that. It kind of is. It's like the same concept. Like, except instead of being Irish, you're a witch. I mean, really, it's extremely
witch.
similar. Oh, Clarissa says Halloween Town, High School Musical, Read It and Weep. I don't know that one.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
See, Julie says Color of Friendship has a lot about apartheid in South Africa. So good and deeper. Yeah, sounds a lot deeper than some of these movies that we watch as a Disney original.
Kevin, you're on mute.
Am I muted?
Yeah, you are.
John says Disney has a formula, and Kelly also agrees. Read It and Weep is good. I have no idea what Read It and Weep is.
Yeah, same.
Man, some of these I had to look it up, and I'm like, I had never heard it. More than half of these. Is there any that we haven't mentioned? Johnny Tsunami always comes up, right? And Brink, for sure.
That's
are two
because
big ones.
they're the best. I
No one
don't know if
said
Johnny
Camp
Tsunami.
Rock?
Camp Rock. I don't think I heard that or saw that one.
I think that's when kids just go to a camp and play rock music or something.
It sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds
I
like a
don't
pretty
know.
good plot.
That's a very good description of that movie, I'm sure.
I would have to say when it comes to those movies, though, it depends on when you grew up or like what
Oh,
age you are.
100%.
So that's why like High School Musical was a huge one for the like shortly after us. And then
Yeah, I
'cause it'd be
agree.
like
Like-
28 to 2008, 2010, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think, right, exactly.
Hold
we
on.
got some
Clarissa said-
crazy. Yeah. Bring
Was
that
High
up.
School Musical filmed at your high school? Is that what she was talking about?
Or is it Read
Or
It
is it-
and Weep?
Oh, Read and Weep. I don't know. Either
We'll
one,
find
that's
out.
awesome.
Camp Rock was my fourth. Kelly says Joe Bros were in Camp Rock. Were they really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no shit. High School Musical was filmed in my auditorium.
Emo Joe Jonas and Demi Lovato.
Wow.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's nuts. Did you meet Zac Efron? Actually,
Do you
wait,
have his
no,
phone
'cause
number so
you're
Matt can have it?
probably young.
Matt really likes Zac Efron.
I need to
Talk
have
about
his-
getting big
his
muscles.
diet plan. Yeah, exactly.
Talk about his diet plan.
That's where I went from Nick to Joe as my top Joe bro. where am I on the top Joe bro?
I think I've laughed more on this episode than I think I've contributed.
I love this
You're
Joe
like-
bro.
You're like extra Joe, bro. You gotta comb the hair out Are we talking about the emo Joe Jonas?
Yeah, we could.
Okay, yeah, you should
My
comb
hair's
it out
getting
and
really,
have this swoopy.
really long. Yeah, I bet
Yeah,
I
dude.
could.
I don't think I can do
long.
it anymore.
No, I don't know about that.
Give me a wig though. I can
Oh,
I can rock a wig.
she says she performed on the same stage as him. Oh, that's right. You were in singing and dancing as well, right? That's awesome.
Nice.
Zac Efron's poor face.
Thank you, John.
There, yeah, it is poor face. Yeah, that was. I'm glad we went down the nostalgic Disney that I didn't even have nostalgia for. So hilarious.
Hey, it's what our listeners.
I'm glad that Julie also likes "Wish Upon a Star," though. That's what I'm happy about with this episode.
Yeah.
What have I learned? Comb it out and have the swoopy. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I got the devil lock going here.
Oh, dude, you should get a devil lock too.
Yeah, I should.
You have to put it in your face. That's yes.
I'm trying to go for the Stephen King look with everything going on.
Wait, here we go.
A mullet.
Oh, there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my god. It's getting long. The devil luck is here to stay. Just like John's Luigi. You guys should have done the Disney Channel ears wand drawly thingy that they used to do in the commercial.
I have no idea what that is.
We're clueless on that,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. I just know, like, the Disney. Are you talking about, like, the Disney mouse that, like, flies around or something? Maybe. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay, hold on. I have it up on so it was a commercial where all the Disney Channel stars were on a white background and they had a wand and they would draw on the screen and the ink would follow the wand that they moved around, so they would draw stuff.
Oh, okay. I kind of, like, very, very loosely remember that. Like, I kind of do.
I remember the one drawing something, but I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I only know that because I YouTubed it real quick.
Hi, I'm Zach and you're watching the Disney Channel. Yeah, we should have done that. You're watching the Movie Podium.
Hi, I'm Matt from
the Movie Podium.
Hi, I'm Matt
I'm
Still
from the Movie Podium.
Hi, I'm Matt from the Movie Podium. You're watching the Movie Podium.
Yeah, apparently I
But
still haven't
for
changed
movies.
my title. Oh my god. So thanks for everybody for watching and listening.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
had some fun on this, even though it was not our favorite movie. Kevin, do you want to tell us? So Kevin's birthday is what, the 26th of March? So he is picking next week's movie. What are you
What
picking?
is it, Kevin?
I thought we would have done it by now, but we haven't. So we're picking Wayne's World, one of the best comedies of all time.
Oh yeah, that
All right.
deserves this. Because this year we don't have to watch Red Heat
Oh,
or a Red Heat level movie.
well, we're doing an encore and watching Red Heat afterwards.
Damn.
It's going to be on
excited.
Patreon. No, it's not.
I'm very excited for the favorite movie or favorite song moment, because that's the kind of movie that I picture or think about when I think of great song moments, and there's a bunch in
Yeah,
that
there are
one.
multiple in that movie.
There's a
Song
like
moments
I
and
can think at least
quotes
3 or 4.
John, you
And
can't start
quotes.
quoting right now.
Yeah, John's already.
John,
John,
yeah,
you're
he's
gonna be on the
already doing
episode,
it.
I think.
Yeah.
John, yeah, he will be on the episode. Stay tuned. So yeah, thanks for everybody who voted, and also thanks for everybody who watched and put up with us tonight. And I'm glad that I hope it struck some nostalgic chords. And
Yeah.
go watch Wish Upon a Star, best Disney movie ever.
Yeah. Also, I would like to
Watch
thank
this movie.
I would like on behalf of all of us, Matt, I would like to thank you for your Jamaican accent. Your Irish Jamaican accent that
Oh my
you did for
God.
us.
Oh,
Whatever
I
that
hope
was.
everybody heard that. Jamaican man. All right, go watch some March Madness.
That's my
It
pot
gets
of gold,
worse.
man.
It gets worse when he actually tries to speak Jamaican.
Yep, go watch some March Madness and have a good weekend, everybody. Bye, Sickle.
Bye.
See ya.